Episode 3 of Yu-Gi-Oh! Evo Unleashed, The Boy Who Cried Zark. So there's actually been some speculation as the true identity of Jones Turner, whom returned in the last episode. Mostly the theory that Viper is Jones Turner in disguise. Or technically vice versa. Yeah, it's Viper using Jones's body. Which is an interesting speculation considering we haven't seen Viper at all and he's supposed to be out on some secret mission. So that could be playing a part of it. Ah, a nice little capsule monster sort of reference. Or like season 1.
Wolf onto the evolution square.
Or sorry, season 0. Mokuba's gimmick.
Now
this is a neat idea. Chess but Yu-Gi-Oh!
Canine Knuckle.
Can you people do anything but play Yu-Gi-Oh? No!
Why do you keep doing this to me?
Even when we're playing chess, we're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Still a nice reference to season 0. Uh-oh. Not you again.
Hey lads. What is the worst game that you've ever played? If I gotta pick one, I gotta say... I don't know, the game about the hedgehog who kisses the princess or something? Really? I would have gone with the one about the... I don't know, the talking hyena that says nothing but burn to the ground. Well, if you ask me, I'd at least get some memorability from those games. Unlike
both involving the number 6.
Oh yeah, no, Capsule Monsters.
We know X7 was the one with hyena.
Yeah, makes me glad that new Duel Monsters game's blowing it out of the water. Good riddance to boring rubbish, that's what I say. Couldn't have put it better myself. The only people playing it in our days are probably the ones who deserve to be in a capsule.
So you don't know how to play, got it.
The kind that don't deserve to be opened. Do you have places to be, Kai? Or are you gonna waste more time with this inefficient rubbish? Oh, you're the one to talk with a poor excuse of a brother like that. He has a name, you know, and I'd rather not you bring... Take my advice. Cut him up, sell him for livestock, and adopt a brother who's actually worth a damn.
Oh, shut up!
My parents did with my former poor excuse of a sibling, and believe me, we were better off for it.
Yeah, if this is better off, I'm glad to be in the dumps.
Now, if you excuse me, princess, I've got an important meeting with the High Council, and I'd rather not...
They chopped up the wrong brother.
Don't stand around making a fool of yourself. Oh, come on. All I was having was a nice conversation with my friends. You can't blame me for that.
Sure I can.
Megalodon. Capsule Monsters is dead. I killed it.
What do you mean you killed it?
Us smackheads. If I catch you anywhere near Hugo again, I'll...
Go, rock!
Get it.
Ay, ay, ay. Some people. It's obnoxious like that. Why would you even do... Just chopping up an old brother because he was useless. God. Ugh. They chopped up the wrong brother. I don't even know what the brother was like. It's just they chopped up the wrong one. Ay, ay, ay. Truly is a sickening society. I'm sorry, you weren't perfect, so we must throw you into the shredder. This is perfect? What is wrong with you? By the very definition of the word, I guess, or something like that. We're stretching the legal definition. Anyway, with this, we wrap up the YDU, well, for now, until the next episode of Unleashed, which is already going to be premiering in a couple, like, next week at time of release, or the week after, but, either way, yeah, our year-long trope, or trek, or whatever, our journey through the YDU shall be ending shortly. We shall be caught up, and then I'll be getting it again. I'm saying a lot of words and saying absolutely nothing, aren't I? The point is, I'm looking forward to another episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Unleashed. There, we'll put it that way. Wow, Kai's in tears. I look forward to that episode. Realizing he's the problem or something. Nah, some people like that never learn. Oh. I don't know. At a point I lost it. Anyway, let's find out more about the boy who cried Zark and what this Paxton did. And what convinced him, sure, I'll resurrect Zark. What could possibly go wrong? Ugh. Burn to the ground.
Pay no mind to them. They're only getting in your head. You know that.
Seems to be more prequel episode.
Yuko?
I'm down.
Why does God hate me? What? It's ridiculous. God doesn't hate you. Then why did he make me like this? I can't get anything right. The only thing I'm good at is being replaced with something else. Summer school is gonna be over soon, and... they're probably just gonna hold me back another year, I know it. Kai's only been in my school for a year, and he's already got an internship with the High Council. The High Council, for crying out loud! Not to mention everyone else in my class have become prodigies by now. Well, I'm just barely keeping up.
You're doing
Do you know
great.
what they said to me? If I'm held back again, then they're going to cut me. That's it.
Not again. Not
I'm a
another one.
mistake. I don't believe that for a second. You managed to beat me in capsule monsters, didn't you? But nothing. If you can do that, then you are just as capable as anyone else is. But I'm not capable. I'm... Please. I hate seeing you like this. Worrying isn't gonna solve any of those problems, is it? No? Exactly. You want to prove Kai and everyone else wrong, don't you? I just want everyone to stop thinking I'm nothing. Well, there's an advantage to being nothing. Kai is a jerk, a git. That's the something he's chosen to be. And as far as I'm aware, it's too late for him to turn back now. But you can still be whoever you want to be. No one in this whole universe can take that right away from you. So,
You're a good brother.
best 2 out of 3?
You're lucky to have Yuko as a
Sure.
brother. You handled that situation great. And now look what Hugo's become.
Is the monitor up and running? Yes, sir. But didn't you say something about wanting to share this with some other people? Yes, but they've been through a bit too much already. I'll show them when they've had some time to
So I'm
catch
going to
their
give them
breath.
keep another secret behind
Now,
their back.
I'm too curious for this to wait any longer. Roll the footage whenever you're ready. Yes, sir. Alright, Mr. Paxton. Let's find out who you really are.
And insert joke, maybe. There's a good opportunity for a joke. Just be like, oh, sorry, wrong channel. Anyway, this is the real one. What?
What's going on? I don't know. I think this part's corrupted.
Of course
Sorry,
it
sir.
is.
We'll have to skip ahead a bit and hope for the best. Bother.
No doubt that's the important part that's being skipped. All those years ago in the pendulum dimension. Could we be more specific? No. Vague is best in this case. So you're the one that did it all.
I thought that I could turn back the time to make it all alright for us.
Mephiles.
I promised to build a new world for us two, with you in the middle.
Mephiles possessing Yuko. No,
Well,
run,
well,
go,
well.
now!
It's a privilege to meet you at last. Jade Paxton. Who are you? How do you know my name? Oh, just a passing customer. You see, I heard you were quite the card designer, and I was wondering if you could make a very special card for me. Oh, well, nice to know that someone appreciates my talents. What's the card you need? One that I'm sure you're familiar with. The Supreme King Dragon Zark.
Appropriate
Make it
reaction.
for me, and I will assure you will be given a position of the highest order.
It's a trick.
Can't be serious.
It's too late now.
Haven't you ever heard of the Duel Monsters Preservation Act, chump? Oh, please, I know that law all too well. That's why I've seeked out you. After all, a big brain such as yours can surely create the card. Forget it. My talents would be wasted on some nobody like you. Now, if you excuse me,
Nobody.
I have a proper future to plan out for myself. Elsewhere.
Oh boy. Evolution Night.
I'm afraid there's no turning
Oh wait, no,
back
sorry.
now,
Organization
Mr.
Night. My
Paxton.
mistake.
And don't bother teleporting to another dimension or some shenanigans. Now, I'm a very impatient man, but I'm willing to give you one last chance. Either you make the card I request, or I make you. You don't tell me what to do. Oh! Even after all that, you've still got a grouchy face. How bold of you. I'll enjoy cracking that thick skull of yours.
Of course it ends with a duel. How else is it going to go?
So that's how we're settling this.
Mephiles ain't gonna kill him, because there goes his meal ticket in order to get Zark. Okay, he just left. Just like, alright, fine, I'm gonna get out of the way. This is, it's sadly going to be our first Yugioh duel. Like, we saw a moment of him against the Soggy guy, but the first Yugioh duel is with Mephiles in control.
Sonar porpoise in attack mode. Then I'll set one card face down and end my turn.
This does leave a question, though.
Guess luck isn't
I do remember that Mephiles, as soon as he got free of his
deck, this duel will be over before it starts.
Garbage bin.
I draw.
I'm forgetting the proper terms,
I'll start
but
by summoning
as
Kaiba
soon as he got out, of course.
Kaiba? Wait. Then, since he's on my field, I can special summon Mokuba Kid in attack mode.
I'm sorry, what?
I'll immediately activate both their effects.
I'm done with that, though.
First, Mokuba Kid tributes himself to add a specific card to my hand. And then
I'd be fine with this 1-2 combo. I'm cool with Mokuba Kid.
To summon that monster. Now, if you have an IQ that's higher than 2, I think you already know who it is.
Great. Nice shot, though.
I summon the legendary Blue Eyes White Dragon!
This is going to be our first DM reference in all of frickin' Arc 5. I'll get to that in a second. I just want to finish my train of thought, obviously. Mephiles possessed the guy who threw him out, and then went body hopping.
Boring?
This leaves a question. Yugioh threw out Mephiles, or just like hopping? I imagine hopping, but it could add to an extra level of Yugioh.
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you expecting a, that card is extremely rare? Well, I don't care. All I see is an overgrown, outdated beat stick. Besides, whatever happened to the Duel Monsters Preservation Act?
Yugioh,
keen to point out earlier.
Yugioh's is watching this video with one hand.
On top of that list, there are only 3 copies of Blue Eyes in all the world, and only Kaiba's allowed to use them. Yada yada yada. You think you're the first one to tell me about the Preservation Act? It's just some dumb rule to prevent us commoners from getting all the best cards.
Well, in this case, Mephiles can easily.
Was the one who made it.
Well, in that case, Mephiles could easily counter with, then why can't I have Zark?
They're just trading cards. They're only about power. There's nothing dangerous about them. Everyone who I turn to, they all said the same thing. There are just certain cards you can't make. I don't see why I can't. I've recreated one of the most famous duel monsters in history, so the entire world gets the chance to have this card. The Duel Monsters Preservation Act just keeps us from having cards.
You brought up the Preservation Act as a counter why I can't make Zark then. I'm not on either person's side in this situation, but I'm just saying that there is a counter argument.
Not just special little snowflakes like Kaiba pretends to be. That's it. That's it? That's your reason for recreating these cards? How disappointing. Such creative potential. Wasted on a pretender. I suppose that's just it for the human race now, isn't it? Nothing new, nothing special, just recycle and rehash. Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Even if the wheel's about to fall off.
To speak like that. Not when you have a pathetic monster like that on your side of the field. There's no way your little fishy friend can stand up to a Blue Eyes White Dragon.
So what
hope does he have against 3?
3?
I activate the spell card. At first you don't succeed. Blast them with your blue eyes again. It's fine, people. Shut up!
I like that line. I will say, what I was trying to get at earlier with the blue eyes, this is our first DM reference at Arc 5. If I can compliment Arc 5 on anything, it's that they didn't spam DM nostalgia. Because they had every possibility to do that, and they didn't take it. Yes, DSOD was the DM sort of
like
thing.
Fish,
It was
because
its
it's
reference,
all you're
but
gonna eat.
it's also technically the manga, not the
Attack
anime.
mode?
I'm just saying they
Really?
could have very easily
Fine.
spammed Yugi and
All the
Kaiba
monsters
everywhere,
to
but they
crush
didn't.
under my
So
blue
that
eyes
earns
feel.
some level of
Oh,
respect.
don't worry. My cluster school won't be staying around for long. By tributing it, it can give my porpoise a little boost to the heavens.
Synchro to, oh no, evolution time.
Great behemoth of the heavens, descend from the clouds and lock onto your prey. Evolution summon, level 6, Airborne Orcanaut!
Okay.
What? Evolution summon? What's that? Are you some kind of card designer too? Oh no.
Far from
These
it.
cards are very much real. It's a long story which I can't be bothered to explain. In fact, I think I'd rather have Orcanaut express himself. Go! Activate your special ability! Sonar Blast!
Gonna have stats or destroy him. Destroy him! Oh crap! Went for the head first.
What did you do to my blue eyes? When Orcanaut is special summoned, it can send one monster to the graveyard automatically. Fine. I still got 2. Blue eyes, attack that freaky Evo monster! White lightning!
It dodged?
What? Where's he going? Get back here, you coward! Oh, yeah, Orcanaut has another special ability. You see, if my airborne evolution monsters would be targeted or attacked, they can dodge it by retreating to the heavens. Though not only did you waste your monster's attack...
Oh great, it's playing by satellite cannon rules. Ugh.
Still got another blue eyes that can attack you directly.
I gotta hide. Let's go to space.
I activate my trap card, Airborne Turbulence. Orcanaut, welcome back to the field.
Which means it can use its ability again.
Now wipe out the blue eyes that hasn't
Huh?
attacked yet.
This counts as a new summon.
No! My blue eyes! Oh,
Now see if this is how they handled banished sharks, that might have been much
the
better.
most famous duel monster in the history of the game.
If you don't know how
The
what banished sharks are, that shows how badly they failed.
Wannabe. This isn't over yet. The power of Seto Kaiba's famous monsters flows through my veins, and they'll be
Yeah,
sure
by
to blow
force.
you out of my path. I end my turn with 2 face downs.
Yeah, and Diet Coke runs through my veins. My body didn't ask for that, but I was thirsty.
Kaiba's favorite monsters flow through your...
What does that even mean?
Oh my god, you're such a funny, delusional buffoon. I'll just tell you right now. You may have Seto Kaiba's favorite monsters, but you are not Seto Kaiba. I could care less about that greedy get, but he would have at least provided a better challenge than you are. Face it. The Blue Eyes White Dragon will never truly be yours. No, you're wrong! I will make the Blue Eyes White Dragon my own. And it won't just stop at this. I'll make sure that every famous
I was
card is
dancing in anger.
recreated. Everyone can have a chance to wield every card in existence.
I just want to sing a single
The Signer
sweat
Dragons,
drop from
the
Blue
Number
Eyes, you know.
Monsters, Zark.
Yeah. See? That's the counter argument.
Silence. It's my turn. Draw.
See what you've done? You've gone too far down this path, and now look where we are. You idiot! You brought up the frickin' law. It's you just like, hey, now calm down now. There's a law against stealing. So anyway, I robbed Fort Knox. But we can't possibly steal from, I don't know, your mother or something. It's just like, what? Okay, what? Why is this off limits, but that's not? Like, it's one of those things. Hey, how come you get to hack everyone, but I can't hack you? Why is that the problem? It's just, I don't agree with Mephiles. I don't want that to would. It just, you're making a very bad argument that can very easily be countered. You're hypocritical. I'll recreate everything. I'm going to recreate everything for the sake of everybody. So why can't I have a Zark? Because it's forbidden. Yeah, so is everything else. You're breaking the law already. What's one more step at this rate? You idiots. You even brought up the law yourself. You're just like, see, we can't do it because of the law. Anyway, so as a regular lawbreaker, these air purpose cards are kind of neat, though. And, hey, sorry. As hard as I am at seeing Blue Eyes, to be fair, this is the first time it showed up in the Unleashed universe, so I can give more of a pass to this being used. Plus, I haven't seen it in a hot minute, so it's not too bad. Oy. Anyway, yeah, let's see how they take down the Blue Eyes again. Who knows, maybe with this deck, Mephiles could actually do the frickin' Mammoth Graveyard Polymerization Living Arrow thing. Only one way to find out. Let's move on to part 2. Alright, let's see more about the boy who cried Blue Eyes. I mean, Zark. I got them mixed up somehow. Mephiles' turn.
I think I'll be calling in some reinforcements to take care of your back row.
Oh, you don't have to do that.
The spell card, Airborne Migration. This lets me add another fishy to my collection. Plus a bonus card since he's a normal monster.
Makes sense.
Oh, nice. And it's my field spell, Airborne Skyquarium.
That's a nice field spell art.
What?
Heck?
Whoa!
Is this his backstory? I know it's a Skyquarium, it's still like, it reminds me vaguely of the background for when he told Mephiles got his backstory told to him.
I'll give you something to be afraid of. I play my trap card. Go, True Light! Not only does this protect
Eternal Soul for Blue Eyes
from any harm, but it lets me set one Blue Eyes spell or trap from
You can also revive a Blue Eyes from the
ready to be
graveyard.
used next
Also
turn.
creature
Thanks
destruction.
for the
Oh boy.
tip. I activate the spell card Airborne Ascension. This not only lets me evolution summon, but the monster I use goes to the heavens instead of the grave.
Oh
I
boy,
expand
which
the
will help
DNA
them.
strand using my Cloudfish. Evolution summon level 8. Airborne Thunder Wailin.
I imagine that's a reference. Or just want to say it funny.
For him, cause he is danger, danger. High voltage. When he... What the flip are you doing? Oh, just having a bit of fun. I thought that's what this dumb card game was for. Anyway, I activate Wayland's special ability. Since he's here, he crashes down on 2 of your spell or traps with Tidal Thunder Crash.
There goes Eternal Soul. I mean, True Light. I got them mixed up somehow.
Oh no! My setup! And since True Light was destroyed...
So is your Blue
don't
Eyes!
worry, it's banished, so you get to keep your Blue Eyes. However, Wayland does gain 300 attack for every card that he banished.
Nuts.
Hey, you said 300 attack. Why is he at 3,400?
Field spell?
Because of my field spell, silly. It gives my monsters an additional 200 attack. 1 for the spell, and an extra 200 for each monster in the heavens.
Oh, great.
Now, let's clean house, shall we? Thunder Wayland, finish off the remaining Blue Eyes. Go, Beached Bludgeon!
Oof. Never thought I could feel bad for Blue Eyes, but I found a way.
Oh, no you don't! Since a monster I control was destroyed,
Uh-oh, Deep Eyes.
This to the field.
Oh, Jet Dragon.
Flight. Blue Eyes, Jet Dragon!
Go away! Nobody likes you!
I don't know.
I think that's the same panel Mike used, but reversed.
Deck, or the fact that Kaiba actually made this card himself.
I
That
like the
money-grubbing
Jet Dragon.
really
It's the
does everything
stupid
he can
kind
to
of
make sure his
good.
precious Blue Eyes stay relevant.
It is kind of toxic,
Such a waste
but I
of
like it.
bygone era. I'm done. Your move. I'll send you back to a bygone era when we're done. I'm draw! I activate draw your last pathetic card!
Okay.
Oh, you mean like what you're doing right now? I draw 3
The sad
cards,
thing is that they will get this desperate with references at some point.
Perfect. I activate the spell Briefcase of White. A briefcase?
Briefcases?
That's the best you could come up with? What's next? Blue Eyes Water Bottle? Blue Eyes Helicopter Dragon? Blue Eyes Dragon Tank? What the? No,
Gets out pen and paper. Write that down, write that down!
You know what? You won't be acting so smug in a minute.
I hope no Konami execs are watching this.
Mirror.
That could be a problem.
The 3 Blue Eyes from my graveyard in order to summon the greatest terror of my deck.
Pick up later that there's not enough real cards in this series. I was one of them.
To the field and decimate
this certainly isn't the case. This certainly is a problem in this episode.
Fusion Summon! Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon!
Good shot. And combination of summoning animations.
Yawn. Throw as many insults as you like. You won't
Don't worry,
be
I
doing that
will.
as soon as I summon to the field my... Blue Eyes Tank Dragon.
And there's Jet Dragon in the background. Nice detail.
You actually designed one. Oh,
I was freaking kidding.
Not that I care, but you do know that's pretty offensive, right? Considering what Kaiba Corp used to do.
Yeah.
Honestly, you would have been better off with the chopper.
At least the chopper's kind of like...
Why am I even giving advice to
it's
you?
neutral. Tank can only be used for one thing.
All your wasted potential. What do you mean wasted? You have the power to create gods. The power to conjure anything in existence, and you waste it
on a tank.
Being a wannabe of some duelist from a bygone era. And if you are going to supply extra backbone, I would have at least expected you to give it to those who deserve it. That overgrown gecko has already gotten enough time in the spotlight.
Not
you
wrong.
You should be using such talents to support
we got like
those
16 Ultimate Dragons of Blue Eyes. Where's the Red Eyes Ultimate Dragon? Just one. Just one. That's all I'm asking for.
Perhaps a bit of support for maybe Venoms, Volcanics, Dark Scorpions, perhaps a few Roids. Yes, some of my...
Except for Dark Scorpions, that was 3 of his 4 members who had played them. And there might even be a Dark Scorpion guy out there.
To hire me? Well, that, and you have got to be kidding me. Why should I waste my time with such bottom-tier trash?
So this is how Mephiles was able to make custom cards.
Real cards they want to wield.
He hired,
I choose
Paxton.
your next words carefully if I were you. You never know who you might be offending, Mr. Paxton. Oh, and who's gonna care? The Roids, the Volcanics, they're all just dumb trading cards. Then I suppose Blue Eyes counts on that list of dumb trading cards too? Don't even go there!
Why is that
Blue
one
Eyes
special?
is a legend! A legend that everybody will soon have the chance to experience.
I love his stupid shake. It's borderline Jones Turner chicken
Kaiba can
dance.
Use this card. Or number monsters are too dangerous for anyone to use. Or only you say should have Stardust Dragon. Everybody will have.
You have
a
a Stardust Dragon?
These cards. Everybody can be special. Everybody can be just like Seto Kaiba.
If everyone's special,
And if
no one
everybody's
will
like
be.
Seto Kaiba,
Yeah, no one will
no
be.
one will be.
It's amazing how great that line aged.
Just out of curiosity, tell me, how special will your precious legacy cards be if everyone got the chance to use them?
They'd just
well,
be commons, similar to Blue Eyes in real life. I mean, they're neat, but you know, if everyone gets one, no one, not everyone's special.
Blue Eyes
That was Tyler the Great Warrior. That's special.
And when my tank battles, it can target and banish one card on the field.
Okay, I like that shoot down animation. So here goes the field spell. I like the dissolve animation too for the field going away.
Well said. But Waylon won't be going down that easily. Waylon, dodge
Give her an
it!
attack.
Fine, but I'm not done. Jet Dragon, attack Orkanaut and return it to the comfort of the hand! You forgot to say the magic word.
Please.
No, silly, it's retreat!
No, dang it.
Fine.
Would
But
please
you're
have worked,
wide
apparently
open.
not.
Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, let's go. End this Joker with Neutron Blast! Neutron
Nice little animation on
Blast,
the
not so fast.
mouths. 3 mouths
Banish
lasers
rocket
there.
shrimp from my hand. Rocket what now?
Yeah, right?
You see, since my Orkanaut retreated to the heavens, Rocket Shrimp comes down and knocks all of your monsters down a peg.
What the heck?
Fine, but you're still taking some damage.
That is true. But they all lost 2,500 attack points.
And besides, you should have used that turbulence to summon a monster while you had the chance. And why's that? Because now, I'm going to blow them off course!
Or that. Why'd you wait? So when they go away, they go to the spell or trap zone. I assume they were removed from play then.
I'll use turbulence now I have the chance. What? But I nuked it! And since you did, you get punished with 300 points for each card you destroyed. Ah!
Well, that stunk.
And one more thing. By banishing an EXP card, both of my monsters get to
fairy
return
types,
since they were nuked in the heavens. What? I'm right back where I started?
Yep.
Yep. And you know Orkanok's gig. Take out the Blue Eyes Jet Dragon.
Kaboom! Okay, nice detail.
Mayday. We're losing altitude.
Nice extra
You should
detail.
have gone for ultimate. Now I have an all-powerful dragon, primed and ready to destroy you on my next turn. And thanks to Tank Dragon, he can't be destroyed in battle. This duel is
He has
over
no
no
attack
matter what
points, and he's in
card you
attack
draw.
mode.
I end my turn. Oh, sweet mother of Slifer above, you really are a Seto Kaiba wannabe. But don't worry, I have something special planned for him.
What?
But first, I'll be activating the spell card Adaptive Radiation. This lets me draw a card for every evolution monster on my field.
Oh,
Just
this can't
what
be
I
good.
needed. I now summon Airborne Cloud Cutter to your side of the field.
My side? What are you talking about?
You're giving me a monster? What for? Oh, you'll see. Now I activate the spell Alternate Evolution Course.
Huh?
By paying 1,000 of my life points, I contribute Orkanaut in order to summon an entirely new evolution monster from my extra deck. However, it must have the same attack, attribute, and level. Summon 1,000,000 of those freaky evolution monsters! Nothing you summon can take out Ultimate Dragon!
I'm not trying to take out Ultimate
On the
Dragon.
contrary, taking out that Ultimate Dragon will be quite an easy thing. And I have just the monster who fits the bill. I expand the DNA strand. Change the world as a revolution.
Like a revert back or
Unlock your
shit
powers
and
deep
go something
within
out.
and bring forth the new world order.
Oh,
I
no.
Evolution summon.
Ace
Level
time.
6, New World Evolution Dragon.
Nice summon animation for it. It looks amazing. Oh, jeez. You're in trouble now.
Whoa.
Whoa is the
You
correct
know,
reaction.
after I win, I think I might give this evolution thing a shot. What, so you can make some bootleg Blue Eyes evolution?
Maybe.
Never gonna happen. New World's ability activates, taking control of Ultimate Dragon. Go, Guiding Light!
Yoink! I now choose to be on their
that's
side.
Mine! Oh,
Not anymore.
But I thought you wanted everyone to have a chance to wield this card.
Right?
Lucky for you, though, he can't attack. But New World can, with his attack points.
7,000.
Fine, go ahead. Attack my tank. I'll just banish your monster. Oh, that's a shame. My Cloud Cutter was having such fun drilling into your monster.
That's what Cloud Cutter was
That's
doing?
not to disturb him, because if you activate your monster's effect, it'll send your tank to the graveyard and deal you damage equal to its attack.
You're screwed.
I'm losing? No, I can't be losing! I have Kaiba's famous monsters!
And what
These
was
cards
Kaiba
are
famous
unbeatable.
for?
The only
Losing.
reason why Kaiba made this dumb preservation act is so they couldn't be used against him! Really? I thought he did it just so people wouldn't realize how lackluster they are.
Ooh.
Face it doesn't matter what cards you've recreated to throw at me. The Sign of Dragons, the Number Monsters. It doesn't matter what card you wield, you humans...
I summoned
are all
Slide for the
sick.
Sky Dragon! That
No,
might be a problem.
I'm not the same as everyone else. I'm making a legacy for myself. I will become the first duelist to break the stupidest rule in all of the world. Zark.
Check. It really is a checkmate, isn't it?
All of Zark.
King me.
This is fun. It's like having my own mute button.
It really
Speak the
is.
Devil's name and he...
What?
Oh. I get
He
it
had an
now.
idea.
I get now why that name makes you so skittish.
Because he already made it.
You've already made him, haven't you? No. You've seen him. The whispers were true. he lives. What was he
And
like?
it's all your fault.
Was he really as powerful as they said he was? Powerful enough to crush any dimension without a second thought?
No wonder he's been so...
Don't bring him up with me. Why not?
No wonder he's been so hands-off with Zark.
I thought we were just
because
dumb
of
trading cards.
what he went through.
That's what you said.
What do you
wasn't
mean,
it?
we?
There was no danger, right? Where is he? Do you have him? Do you have Zark? Shut up! Don't mention that name!
Sorry,
No
too
matter.
late. He exists.
I'll find out one way or
That's
another.
why it was so awful with Zark.
Now,
It was awful
take out the tank
he knew
dragon
from
and end
experience.
this duel. New World Revolution! You fight me with fruit?
Huh?
Don't mock me!
Oh!
First off, does he look like fruit to you? And second off, you've already been doing most of that yourself. Shut it! This trap halves the damage you take and lets your monster survive. I already figured. Yeah, but it also lets me draw a card. I'm done. I draw!
Guess this other fish couldn't attack. What? What could that be? Huh? What the hell? Oh, so we spelled Super
so
Soul
funny?
Exchange wrong.
Finally started
Or maybe
to
it's like the
crack.
soul of the brute.
Just realized who you're dealing with? Oh no. But you will.
S-O-U-L.
I activate from my hand the spell card Super Soul Exchange! This lets me tribute
boy.
one monster on either side of our field.
That's why it's called
And the
Soul,
higher
'cause
level the
one.
monster,
Okay, I'm wrong.
the better
I'll take the L.
tribute summon I can make. I'll give up the ultimate dragon that you stole from me. And by doing so, it counts as a tribute for 3 monsters!
Ah, shite.
Huh. What do you possibly have that requires...
I was kidding when I was talking about summoning Slifer!
No. You didn't.
A 3-monster
I did.
tribute.
You couldn't. I could. You can't. Just watch me! I tribute Blue Eye's ultimate dragon to summon...
Obelisk.
Obelisk, the Tormentor!
You know, in hindsight, given this is a Kaiba themed deck, I don't know why I went Slifer. Maybe it was a habit. Really stupid to me. Even the New World Dragon's like, oh shit. And then Ross struck him down!
I never thought I'd get the chance to see an Egyptian god card. Then wait until you see him crush you! By tributing both of my monsters, Obelisk can gain their power. So,
that is as high
do
as
you
the
think
Edo
I'm
Pro
just
thing
a
will let
cheap
it go.
bootleg rip-off now? Do you think
Peter
my
can't go any
potential
higher.
has been wasted now?
Yes.
No. I just think you're a bloody fool. Yeah? Well, you're wrong. I will become the greatest card designer in history. I have done what nobody else has bothered to do.
Nobody else has been stupid enough to do.
I created an Egyptian god card. And with it, my name will go down as the greatest card designer of all time. Obelisk, Fist of Fate.
It crushed him. You don't fuck with the gods. It's in the lore. Heck, the only reason that Dark is able to Dark is going to move able to control Obelisk is because he went the gods of the power simply to the count on my notes. This makes it look like Odeon got off easy because at least Raleigh knocked him unconscious. One more, just to be sure. One more? No, okay. Fades back in. Boom! Okay, now I'm good. Jeez Louise. But yeah, you don't fuck with the gods. Ugh.
You see? What did I tell you? A fool. Did you really think that would work?
Even Mephiles had to admit that was scary.
An Egyptian god card. What did you think was gonna happen? Honestly, I'm surprised he didn't do that sooner.
Want to give him false hope and get all that
wasn't the
power so
victory
he can
I
do
was
that.
hoping to get, but I'll take it. Sir?
The grunts.
Scan the area for any witnesses, and take this body with us. I'll be putting those card-creating skills to better use. In fact, I think this partnership will be lasting quite a while. Yes, sir.
Very quickly from the intro, he becomes one of his men, even. Oh. The dual spirits of the original Yuko.
That. After all, you remember what I said about your master, right? Besides, I don't need you lot now. I'll be making my own deck. A better one. One that will allow me to crush any meta sheep that gets in my way. Now, let's see where Zark is.
I kind of forgot we were watching a replay for a second. And that's,
Sir,
and I guess what we saw was everything in
Is that
between.
the organization? It is. And if the man they're carrying is Mr. Paxton, then that means... Wait, you mean the body we first encountered Mephiles in?
That
Was
the
Mr.
body.
Paxton the whole time? Yes.
Wow.
He was staring at us the whole time and we didn't even know it.
Yeah, that was in the season
I'm
1
surprised we haven't been able to
recap
figure
thing,
this out
episode
sooner.
4.
Couldn't we have, I don't know, seen a
Unbelievable.
photograph of him somewhere? His student profile didn't have a photograph for him, and when his family disowned him, they got rid of all of theirs. But we know who he is now, and if what Nanix told us was true, then he's long gone. Huh. So this whole thing was for nothing then, eh? I wouldn't say that. Wait, who's that up in the corner? I'll press play again.
Uh-oh. Now Yuko's being framed. Because they can't see the eye color due to it being green. They don't know. Now he's going to be framed. And then I threw the wicked avatar at him.
I guess that was Mephiles. I wonder who he was...
Okay,
Sir,
so they figured that
what's
much out. They're not that stupid.
That,
Oh, no. Hugo's watching too.
that's not possible. No.
You said you'd wait to show us.
No. It can't be.
Hugo learns the terrible truth.
Yuko?
Poor Hugo learns the terrible truth in the worst possible way. What is it with you? Okay, Percy, I want to like you and all that stuff, but you're making some really stupid decisions early on of leaving people out of information. If you could just, like, fix that, that'd be great. We can go back to liking you again. Well, I can go back to liking you again. I shouldn't say we, but it's like, okay, this is between 2 episodes. Not exactly seeing a good trend. Let's turn that thing around. But hey, if people didn't screw up, there'd be no drama. But okay, this explains where Mephiles is getting all of his custom cards and support and all of that from. He stole the body of Paxton and then do it that way. I was really fine that he just like magicked it up himself, like, but to have an actual concrete reason and it add to the lore does actually improve it dramatically. Because it was always that like Paxton revives Zark. It never actually clicked with me to be like maybe he's making the other cards. So that might just be me being dumb, but it is a good revelation that actually does explain things further. And just, he crossed God's domain. Like, he thought bringing back Zark was stupid. He was correct, but then he thought, I'll do the Egyptian gods too. Why are they off limits? Lore. Some rules are in place for a reason. Also, never forget that whenever you see a stupid rule in place, there's a story behind that. There is a story behind every rule, because in order for a rule to exist, someone did that thing and no one liked it. But you can see that a lot on Discord servers and stuff. Why is this against the rule? Well, it all started when, just to think about the stupidest thing you could do. Like, I'm gonna bring back an Egyptian god card. Don't. Like, even if you thought bringing back Zark was a good idea, which no, but. It's like, why would you bring back the gods? I'm more... I still can't believe I kept saying Slifer. Why would Obelisk come to mind? Slifer, Raw, get all the credit. Obelisk gets kind of the third wheel. Whatever. But now we've seen... That's what should have happened in the Doma arc. freaking like how it should have ended, though. There was a reason given. It's through the power of the orichalcos and magic and all that stuff that the gods didn't intervene. But still, like that, what realistically should have happened, and that is like, and that freaking dude got smacked. The end of the duel, the end of the arc, in fact, maybe. But for the sake of the story, we kind of bend the lore a little. But just wow, all that stuff happened with Paxton. Just no wonder he's like that was too. No wonder he kept saying like that was too far for Zark. Why would that be too far? Because he's seen Zark, and he made Zark, and he realized I've stepped on God's domain, and I went too far. Oddly, he didn't think I stepped on God's domain when he created the God card. Or who knows, maybe he made Zark, thought that's too far, and then made the God card, in which case, that's even stupider. So, the God cards only smite you if you play them illegally, so that's probably why he thought, hey, I made a God and there was no repercussion, so I can bring back Zark, that's fine. Imagine... Dude should have just stuck with like the Sacred Beast or the Nordic gods because they don't have that lore in town. Well, okay, the Norse gods I think have the whole eye rune thing, but that's there's no mention of like it'll smite you. Of course, I haven't seen 5Ds in a while, so maybe I'm wrong in that lore. But the Norse gods weren't as neither the Norse gods nor the Sacred Beast were nearly as intrinsic to the lore as the God cards were in the original DM. Sacred gods is the closest thing we got. And wicked gods don't give a shit. They'll work for anyone. There's another detail that I just realized after turning this whole thing off. Paxton's dead, like fully, like because Mephiles keeps his body the whole way through season 1, season 2, and then come season 3, he duels Nanix, and Nanix disintegrates the body. Mephiles survives, but the body is toast, and he had to find a new one. So this could potentially mean that Mephiles can't make new cards anymore. So that situation's been cut off from him. I mean, we also see in Season 4 that they made the whole, like, 500 different duplicates of it. So maybe at that point it was like, they've done their job. It is what it is. But it's... Okay, not by Season 4 and Season 3. It was the same season. But it's still a case of, like, Mephiles can't make any more custom cards. So that well has been shut off. Now, maybe it's at the point where it's like, I don't need any more. I have all I need. But it's also like, there's nowhere else to go. You're screwed, or who knows? Maybe he harvested the knowledge from Paxton's brain, like he did with Jones' turn to be like, "Oh, this is what you know. Oh, that's how I make a custom card," or something to that extent. But yeah, his main way of making customs is gone. So, and Nanix saves the day again. Praise Manic, praise Nanix, praise Manix. What the hell am I saying? Oh, I should stop while I'm ahead. But yeah, I just figured that was worth bringing up while it was relevant. So, yeah, I just wanted to point that out. Anyway, back to the main thing. Just idiot. Though it was a cool duel, and as sick of saying Blue Eyes as I am, it was kind of funny at points, just like how desperate they were. Just like, this is kind of a commentary about how desperate Konami is getting with this stuff. Just like, look, the anime references are nice and fun and all, but at some point it does cross the line. As much a defender as Blue Eyes Jet Dragon as I am, and stuff like that, it's like, yeah, they are starting to scratch the bottom of the barrel, and even they know that. It's like, that's why they went for the freaking Spirit Dragon, stuff like that, and that sort of support in the new Synchro support. Yeah, they had to go in that direction because they'll make Blue Eyes water bottles one day. I'm surprised they actually didn't after DSOD. That would have been a golden opportunity. You dare fight me with fruit, God. There wasn't even a fruit in that option, and Tamper's not the one who used the fruits. Wait. Is there another spell in that air called a cream puff and an elf? It was a good duel though, just seeing Yuko's original deck and seeing that played properly, and Mephiles actually using it pretty damn well. Of course he's using Yuko's body, so we would have those memories, but still. And just discarding of his spirits like that. At least he didn't throw them in the shredder, so that means that Mephiles is treating these spirits with more dignity than the humanity is treating their own kind. Then again, nowadays he is kind of shoving them into his spirit men into the giant Nanix grinder. So no one's really the good guy in this scenario. This story has no good guy. It's just not as bad. The evolution dimension are basically just as bad as Mephiles. That's even the point of the thing. But regardless, just it's good to show off Paxton and just what he did, and actually learn the fact that Season 1 Mephiles was Paxton the entire time is an outstanding revelation. I do believe that S-Code had that planned from the very beginning. It's just that was a limitation of live action versus gacha. Because if he had done, though to be fair, if he had done that in gacha, season 1, if he had done season 1 in gacha, we would have had the reveal right away. So that kind of ruins it. Sort of like the moment in like to make a Dragon Ball Z reference in the manga when they released it originally when Goku's doing the Kaioken against Frieza. Since it's a black and white manga, you can keep that part a secret. But when they put it in color, they have to give the reveal away because that's accurate to what's happening. So it's an interesting thing of doing it. Of course, the anime when it did it kind of cheated a bit because suddenly now we have the ability to see the Kaioken. But it's like, what choice do you have? It's an advantage that a black and that taking away things can actually prove to be a benefit, I guess. So like in this case, the limitation of live action was a benefit in the post case, I guess, something like that. And just learning all about all those revelations and what's up with Paxton and all that extra stuff was just really well done, S-Code Knight. Just well done. Oh. When I originally redid the rewatch of Unleashed, at first I thought it was just be like, hey, I wonder if that plot point's gonna go nowhere, or that card will probably never get used again. And then when I actually watched it, I was actually like, wait, he planned that far in advance? Like, maybe there's a drop plot point here and there, but for the most part, he's actually proven that he's planned this out thoroughly and is moving forward with everything. It's like the Heartland Dojo name drop in season 1 was the biggest. Wait, what? I forgot all about that name drop. So just seeing it again was like, oh god, you know? So yeah, just rewatching Unleashed and then catching up today is like, wow, S-Code really was playing this far in advance. It shows how he's a great mind. This is more proof of how stupid the evolution dimension are, because if Hugo Celadon is based on a true story, this proves how dumb it was to throw people away and into a meat grinder, no less. They just threw away human lives that could be capable of so much away. It is often said that some of the greatest scientific minds possibly had some sort of mental disability, which just proves that, like, which, you know, we don't know how much truth there is to that, but just the hypothesis of it proves, like, this is why you don't throw people away or can discard them as useless. Just because look at what they could become. Now, if they've already... Now, of course, there's the Kai side of the scenario where it's just like, yeah, you've kind of already proven the person that you are. But that doesn't mean you give up on people on their early days and stuff like that. Like, Kai, he's never going to change. He's stuck in his ways forever. But people like Hugo can always just move up in the world and are capable of so much more. Like, if we... Like, even the smallest of S-Code making this in the first place just proves how capable he was of becoming more, and because he even made episode 1 to begin with, while he may look back and cringe on that, or all of us might even in that factor, because episode 1 has not held up the best. If it wasn't for that episode, none of us exist. And if he doesn't take that first step, none of this exists. It always it depends on that first step, and because of it, we are here today. So, yeah. Also, it was nice to see the little moment with Hugo and his brother Yuko. Just him being the good big brother and supporting him in that time. And I can only imagine what it's like for Hugo. Just imagine seeing your own flesh and blood doing that. It just adds layers to it. And again, although that just raises the question, like how they know it was Mephiles. I guess that was a case of, well, who else could it be? Especially with the organization grunts. It's like it's either well, then again, they might also know who Yuko is. They don't know that, so that adds the extra layer on top of it because they don't know who Yuko Celadon is. So maybe that's a layer. Then again, Percy might. Whatever. They figured out it was Mephiles. That's the point that's important. Just like they didn't go on this giant thing of just like, oh my god, Yuko Celadon was evil. No, it was Mephiles. We know by now. We're not pulling this bull crap, you know. Like, we know what's up, but we wonder how Hugo's going to take all this. I guess that's one for episode 4. But until that time, I thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I know I certainly did. Damn good work, S-Code Knight. Damn good work. And I'll see all of you next time. Later.